Right now, we are at a critical moment, and we are working closely with the United States, with European partners, with many others to define steps that can end Russia's war against us, against Ukraine, and bring real security.
To be perfectly honest with you, I don't believe a deal will get done. I think that what was in the U.S. plan is absolutely not reasonable by anyone's imagination. Ukrainians, British, French, Germans, you name it. Hopefully, what they will do now is produce a reasonable plan, one that says a ceasefire in place, one that protects Ukrainian sovereignty for the future, one that places restrictions on Russia as well, such as not invading again. Russia will obviously reject such a plan. So I think what we may do is see diplomacy neutralize these Russian positions that have been presented, and we end up back in the situation of just seeking an immediate ceasefire. I think the immediate Russian objective was to cause disarray between the US and Ukraine, US and European allies, just fragment the West. That itself is a goal. If they happened to actually have this agreement forced on the Ukrainians and the Ukrainians accepted it, the Russians would pocket it, but I don't think they would stop future attacks. I think they would still plan to continue to attack. This is just one more step on the way. Donald Trump, I have to give him credit. He has relentlessly focused on ending the killing. He just wants the fighting to stop. And he zigs and zags in any direction you can imagine from one day to the next, simply with that goal in mind. He's been very consistent, saying, I just want there to be peace. He has squeezed and pushed the Ukrainians very, very hard. And they, of course, are defending their lives and their country. There are certain things they can do. There are certain things they can't do. But he's gotten the most out of the Ukrainians. The Ukrainians have worked with him. The Russians have refused to work with the United States. They've made maximalist demands. They've rejected all of Trump's offers. And this has made Trump very, very frustrated. And I think when he says, oh, the Ukrainians aren't grateful, well, first off, that's not true. The Ukrainian president and all Ukrainian leaders, when they speak, always thank the West and the United States and President Trump personally for his support. But I think it's a measure of the frustration that he has because Putin is not actually lifting a finger to end this war.